Have you ever imagined what would happen if Earth suddenly stopped spinning? Right now, our planet rotates at over 1,600 kilometers per hour at the equator, carrying everything with it, oceans, air, and even you. But what if, in an instant, it all came to a halt? Would we survive? Would the planet itself survive? Today, let's dive into one of the most dramatic thought experiments in science: the day Earth stopped spinning. The moment Earth stops spinning, the atmosphere doesn't. That means the air would keep moving at over 1,600 kilometers per hour, creating winds stronger than any hurricane in history. Entire cities would be flattened in seconds. Oceans, too, would surge violently, creating mega tsunamis that sweep across continents. If you were standing outside, you'd be launched eastward at terrifying speeds, like being in the middle of a supersonic storm. As the chaos unfolds, gravity would still hold us down, but without Earth's spin, the oceans would begin to shift. Right now, the equator bulges because of rotation, but without it, water would slowly move toward the poles, flooding northern and southern regions, while areas near the equator dry up into barren wastelands. Satellites and GPS systems would go haywire, disrupting all communication. The planet would still orbit the sun, but our entire world map would start to change. In the days that follow, nights and days would stretch to 6 months each. Because Earth's rotation creates the 24-hour cycle, half the planet would face the sun constantly, baking under endless daylight, while the other half would be trapped in freezing darkness. Crops would fail, animals would die, and ecosystems would collapse. Humanity would be forced to migrate to the narrow zones between scorching heat and freezing cold, the twilight zones. If Earth stopped spinning, our days and nights would completely change. Right now, Earth's rotation gives us the 24-hour cycle we live by. But without rotation, one side of the planet would be locked facing the sun, while the other side would be trapped in eternal darkness. The sunlit side would become unbearably hot, deserts stretching endlessly, while the dark side would freeze into an icy wasteland. Life as we know it would struggle to survive in either extreme. Only the thin border between light and dark, known as the twilight zone, might remain habitable for humans. Over time, without rotation, Earth's magnetic field would weaken and maybe even disappear. This shield protects us from deadly solar radiation, so life would be exposed to dangerous cosmic rays. The sky would be filled with auroras, not just at the poles but everywhere. Beautiful but deadly. Seasons would become extreme. Oceans would settle into polar seas, and much of life as we know it would be gone. Only the most adaptable creatures, and maybe small groups of humans, would survive in protected habitats. Beyond the immediate chaos, the long-term fate of life on Earth would be grim. Ecosystems would collapse as plants on the dark side wither without sunlight, while those on the bright side burn in endless heat. Animals would migrate toward the twilight zone, fighting over the shrinking strip of habitable land. Human civilization would face mass extinctions, food crises, and wars for survival. Cities near the equator would be abandoned, and only advanced technology or underground shelters could give humanity a chance. Earth would no longer be the blue, life-filled planet we know. It would become a divided world of extremes, barely clinging to life. So, what if Earth really did stop spinning? The truth is, it would be catastrophic. Hurricanes stronger than any storm, tsunamis bigger than any wave, and a planet reshaped beyond recognition. Yet, in this destruction, we see the delicate balance that makes life possible. Every sunrise, every breath of wind exists because of Earth's motion. So next time you look at the sky, remember, you're spinning at 1,600 kilometers per hour, and that spin is what makes our world alive. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Factology. Stay curious, and I'll see you in the next adventure.